Reconnaissance indicates a weak link in their fuel supply infrastructure. A single pipeline transfers all crude oil from...
Ready? Break now! Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on cover at 12 o'clock. Enemy locked on our right. Bogey on our tail. Bogey on our altitude too low. Climb.
Caution.
Bogey on our 6. On our left. Enemy target located. Up ahead!
Warning.
Locked on us. Missile approaching. Dive! Dive! Bogey on our tail! On our right! Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot him down! Bogey on our 6. On our left. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. On our left.
Warning.
Enemy locked on us.
Warning.
Missile approaching. Dive! Dive!
Caution.
Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Take off! On our left! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Great shot! Bogey, take off! Altitude too low. Climb! Bogey on our tail!
Caution.
Go! Pull out of it! Let's return to mission on our left! Bogey at 12 o'clock! Enemy in sight! Bogey on our 6! On our left! Up ahead! On our right! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Take off! Enemy in sight. On our left! Bogey on our 6.
Warning.
Take off!
Warning.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead!
Alert body damage. Alert body damage. Alert body damage. Alert body damage. Alert body damage.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead! On our right! Bogey on our 6. Continue! Woohoo! Take off! Wingman has been hit. Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Turd! On our right! Up ahead! On our right! Enemy locked on altitude too low. Fire! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Altitude too low. Flying. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target.
Caution.
Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Focus 12 o'clock. Altitude too low. Flying. Take off. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. On our left. Up ahead. On our left. Enemy in sight. Altitude too low. Flying.
Caution. No
Enemy in sight.
altitude.
Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. On our right. Take off. Bogey on our 6. Take off. Enemy in sight. Up ahead. Focus 12 o'clock. Altitude too low. Flying.
Caution.
Mission accomplished.
The enemy has proved to have significant resources. This war of attrition is not to our advantage. We are now targeting key infrastructure sites. Target: resources mining system and production plant. Intelligence reports stealth fighters operating in this theater. Remember, their lack of radar signature makes visual sighting essential.
Ready? Break now! Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Focus 12 o'clock. Altitude too low. Flying. On our left. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Fire! Bogey on our 6. Wait! On our right! Enemy targets located. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Wasted! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert, body
Enemy in
damage.
sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our tail. On our left. Up ahead! Enemy locked on target. Bogey on our 6. Turd. On our left. Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. On our right. Up ahead! Fire! Shoot it down! Great shot! Don't let him get away! Turd! On our right! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Take off! On our left! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our tail! Enemy in sight. Bogey on our 6. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy take off! Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Altitude too low. Flying!
Alert, body damage. Alert, body damage. Alert,
Bogey on
body
our 6.
damage. Alert, body
On
damage.
our right!
Alert, body damage.
Bogey on our 6. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Altitude too low. Flying! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! On our left. Enemy in sight. On our left. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Turd. On our left. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot it down. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Stay with him. Don't let him get away. Turd.
target.
Up ahead! Bogey on our 6. Enemy in sight. On our left. On our right. Up ahead. Fire. Shoot it down. Back one. Up ahead. Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. Freaking wasted. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Great shot! Enemy in sight. Enemy locked on target. Bingo! Yahoo! Mission accomplished.